LDBC, this is your boy Coach Shelton Harrison. You're live on the Coach Shelton Harrison Combat Sports Show Live. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and go in and drop this video. And that's just the way that is. That's just the way that is. You know, Jermell Charlo, I call this man the human assassin because he knocking these dudes smooth up PG-13 channel out. He's knocking these dudes smooth the hell out. I'm talking about putting guys to sleep, knocking them out. Done knocked out J-Rock. Done knocked out Charles Hatley, loudmouth ass. I mean, Jermell Charlo is a man on a mission. Now, Jermell Charlo has called out the Canelo and Chaves winner. And that's what he's supposed to do. But you guys know what I'm going to say. You guys know what I'm going to say. You know exactly what I'm going to say about Canelo wanting to fight Jermell Charlo. I mean, come on. This is so predictable. This is so predictable as Marquez drinking his own piss. It's very predictable. You know what I'm going to say about this. And there's one man that will stop that possible fight from happening. There's one man and one man only. And he wears fishnets. He wears lace panties. He wears, high heel shoes. He wears blonde wigs. He wears bikini bras. I mean, this is the man that we all have grown to know and dislike. We know this. People, we can't get around this. And that man, he, without a shadow of a doubt, is going to stop this fight. He will not allow that fight to happen because now Jermell Charlo is much too dangerous. Now, do I think he beat Canelo? Nah, I don't know. I think at this point, though, it'll be a close fight, but I would still favor Canelo Alvarez just a bit. I would. But there's a man with fishnets, a blonde wig, panties, high heel shoes that will prevent this fight from ever taking place. This is the same man who prevented Canelo from fighting Golovkin. See, you know what? It's funny because I sat back on this channel. I sat back and I said, now y'all listen to me when I'm talking to y'all. Listen. Because I said, who in the end would be advising Canelo to not fight Triple G? Who? And I was right. I was right all along. I told y'all I was right. Oscar De La Fishnets was the one that advised Canelo not to fight him. It was Oscar De La Hoya that advised Canelo to give up the belt. And I'm sure he probably told Canelo, hey, listen, so give up the belt now. We can let this fight marinate, and it'll be more money for everybody. That's what he said. But now, see, and this is what I was trying to tell all of y'all, that somebody would step up and give Triple G an ass whooping of a lifetime. I told y'all this. Tried to explain this to y'all, but what did y'all do? Coach, you don't know what you're talking about. I called this out almost a year ago. I called this one out. I called this out a year ago. How y'all gonna explain this one? I told y'all there's one man and one man only with that damn dragon fishnet stocking he got on. I told you he was gonna stop this. I told you he would advise Canelo to not fight Triple G and try to age him out and fight him at 35 because now we know Golovkin looks vulnerable. And I told you that somebody was gonna come in and give Golovkin a nice little ass whooping. And then now the Canelo and Triple G fight is not lackluster. And see, that Oscar knows that Danny Jacobs gives Canelo a way out. See, but I think Canelo is a fighter. I think he's just a fighter. Like, I actually think he wants these fights. But I've come to tell y'all that Oscar De La Hoya, good grief, man. Oscar De La Hoya gonna mess around and he gonna mess Canelo up. He gonna mess him up. Joker might be getting high one day and say some stuff and you don't know what he talking about. Man, this dude is a clown. I done told y'all this. And now everything that I have told y'all in these videos, it's starting to pass. Everything is coming to pass. Coach Stradamus has predicted right again. I mean, I predicted this over and over and over again. But what's going to happen? Now we're going to get some popcorn Pop-Tart farts. Okay? We're going to get some booty breath, booger breath butt boys that's going to come onto my channel, and they're going to leave a stupid, goofy ass comment or make a goofy video about what the coaches just said. But then they got to eat them words. And, you know, a lot of guys have been eating a lot of words. But I told y'all this would happen. I told you. I tried to tell you that this would happen. Now, De La Hoya, it's not going to let Canelo get in there with Jermell Charlo. It's not going to happen, y'all. Okay? I can promise you his next opponent after Chaves, it'll be lackluster. Because when Canelo defeats Chaves, it's going to be lackluster. It's going to be another opponent. And Jermell Charlo is going to stay in his ass trying to get him in the ring. I don't think that fight will happen. Because now Jermell Charlo will be the guy that people will duck. See, you remember these Golovkin fans that used to cry and tell me, oh, well, nobody will fight Golovkin. Nobody will fight him. It was mythical. It was mythical. It was an imagination because, wake up. Wake up. Wake up. They were snoring and they woke up because it was just a dream. It was never reality. See, there were people who bona fidely wanted to fight Golovkin. Plenty of people wanted to. But they just turned that down. But Jermell Charlo is going to be the real deal. Not Jamal, but Jermell is going to be the real deal. He is going to be the real deal that everybody will be ducking this man. Everybody and their mama is going to find a way to duck Jermell Charlo. I guarantee, but there's some good fights that he can be in. You know, I start thinking, what about if Canelo won't fight him? What about Gilberto Ramirez? He's a pretty decent fighter. You know, I wonder, would they make that fight happen? Be a good fight. I picked Jermell Charlo to win the fight. I'm sorry, Jermell Charlo. I picked him to win the fight. But I mean, be an interesting fight. But I know Oscar will not let Canelo get in there. People, it's just not going to happen. He called out Danny Jacobs. I mean, I don't know. The money got to be right for Danny Jacobs. See, Jermell Charlo, damn it. Jermell Charlo is a high-risk, low-reward fight. You know what? And you know how we say this? We say this in boxing. But it's a damn shame that we as boxing fans, this is how we got to talk. Because you got promoters and fighters who they will be, for all intents purposes, they'll duck, and it's acceptable now. In this generation, it is acceptable to duck somebody and won't nobody have, won't nobody even take a piss on a porcupine for this. Nobody will piss on a porcupine. Nobody will piss on a possum if somebody ducks somebody. It's acceptable. But I told y'all, now watch what I tell y'all. When Oscar De La Fishnet's pantyhose, when he's asked about fighting Jermell Charlo, he is going to deflect the question. Or hell, he may not even answer the question. I mean, we see how his track record of answering questions is. I mean, hell, he still ain't answered questions about these damn emails. And of course he's not going to. And Jermell Charlo will be just like the emails. They will be ignored and swept under the rug by Oscar De La Fishnet pantyhose. This is your boy, Coach Shelton Harrison. I'm done. What are you waiting on? Subscribe.